sisters, we're ready to party. It's a little bit crazy today. Oh my gosh, what's going on? I tried to open Discord and it's being a jerk. I don't know why. I think it's because everything is currently on fire on the internet right now. I mean, if you're gonna talk, well, shit, hold on. Give me 1 second. Let's just do this. Let's just jump straight in. Oh my gosh. Well, I jumped in a little earlier. Obviously, I had a family FaceTime call. It was lovely. Everybody's good. Everybody wanted to, you know, it. Once you, if you have the premier grandchild in the family at any given time, that would be any of a newborn, one that's entering a new phase where they're going from preschool or kindergarten to elementary school, from like elementary to middle to high school, any of those kind of phases. And of course, preteen to teen, you have to parade them around, and that's what I was doing. You guys don't want to hear about this. You just want to say hi, and you wanted just to go guilty, 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 and motherfucking guilty, guilty, guilty. Can I just show you something? My favorite part. This is, okay, there were a lot of, I actually found out, and I'm curious, chat room, let me know where you found out first. Because I saw it pop up. I was like, I was checking in because I saw, you know, preparing for a verdict or whatever that they said when they were going to happen. And then they gave the time of 5 o'clock. And I was like, East Coast time. Fuck. It was 2 o'clock. And I was like, holy shit. And so I like jumped on to see when it would be. And I hopped on. This is just gorgeous. Can I just show, like, I have never seen Ari Melber. Like watch this. This is Nicole Wallace mentioning that they got a verdict. Watch Ari Melber. Watch Ari Melber.
Count 1, guilty. Count 2, guilty. Count 3, guilty. Count 4, guilty. Count 5, guilty. Those are the first 5 counts coming out.
They're counting them up on the wall right next to him. Somebody's way ahead of him. Read them in the first 5, like at the control room, and then
reading the rest as we are getting it from.
He's coming back in.
Starting with count 6.
Count 6, guilty. Count 7, guilty. Count 8, guilty. And you'll see on the screen we're tracking ahead. Count 9, guilty. Count 10, guilty. Count 11, guilty. Count 12, guilty. Count 13. Guilty. Count 14, guilty. Count 16, guilty. Count 17, guilty. Count 18.
Yeah, we get it, Ari.
Guilty. Count 19, guilty. Count 20, guilty. Count 21, guilty. Count 22, guilty. Count 23, guilty. Count 24, guilty. Count 25, guilty. Count 26, guilty. Count 27. We're seeing that on screen. Guilty. Count 28, guilty. Those are the first 28 felony counts here as read by the jury. Count 29, guilty. Count 30, guilty. Count 31, guilty. Count 32, guilty. Count 33 and 34, guilty. That is Donald J. Trump, defendant in New York versus Donald Trump found.
Just gotta say, like that, I could not stop laughing at Ari Melber. In all seriousness, bless his heart. Just trying, just like counting off each one individually. Because I gotta say, I heard it in like a mag dump all at once. Like I went from like, where is it? And I was looking online, guilty on all 34 charges. I think it was Katie Fang who was like, they're all 34 charges. Like, well, there you go. And then I cut over to these guys and he's reading them as they come. So funny. Just so good. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we must, because around here at House Sparks Megaworldwide, where we often make history, and you know what? It's not even me making history to be right all the time, but here I am again. And this isn't the worst of it, by the way. He's not going to get jail time for this. Probably a fine. Probably some sort of, I don't know, like probation, 3 years probation to try and don't steal another election. I am being gagged in my ability to steal another election after 2016, where I shit all over Ted Cruz's wife and he didn't notice except for licking it up. Okay, I'm looking at the staff chat, but the Discord won't open. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me see. I know. Is it glitchy? Is that what's happening? I apologize. Let me see if I can see in here. Yeah, hold on. I will check in here. It's being, yeah, for some reason, oh, there it is. Now it finally, of course, now that, okay. This is him. This is, okay. Glitchy. Yes, I know. I think because the internet is just full. I think that it might be a glitchy, it might be a glitchy show today. But anyways, here he comes out of there. This is very short. No surprise. And we got to say goodbye to the petting zoo today. I'm so sad. They won't have this for the appeal part. They're like, that's his attorney going, don't be fucking, don't. It looks like they're corralling him. Yeah, there's Boris and everybody just trying to like, let us do the talking. He's like, nope. I need to tell the people, gag order's over. Also, by the way, indicted co-conspirator, son who pled the fifth 400 times, and Jason Miller's right behind him. That's the guy who dosed his stripper hookup to try and get her to spontaneously abort their child. I gotta love family values conservatives. I'm fairly certain that's Odd Job. This is the first time I've seen them have to corral him before he goes out and says something. Neck's still missing. Although, I mean, in all fairness, everybody, just in case, this might be our last one for a while, at least in this lighting. By the way, you're watching House Sparks Megaworldwide. Like, subscribe, give a thumbs up, support the show. Super chats in 666 increments, always welcome. It is the number of the show. I am House Sparks, the Democratic establishment, the deep state himself. I may not hit bottom, but I'll scrape the shit out of the sides. Forget about it. Here we go. So you are warned. All right, now, here he comes. Another stupid thing where finally the rules apply to me the way they apply to everybody else, which is bullshit. Are you worried about going to jail?
This was a disgrace.
You know what I love about him is his spontaneity, his originality, his ability to just take the moment, seize it and go, you know what? Obviously calling it a disgrace this whole time did nothing to move the needle. So I think I'll just come out and, throw something, just try something new, spice it up a little. Nope.
This was a rigged trial
Well, of course, he's just playing the hits, I guess.
by a conflicted judge who was
He's just gonna this is like the cliff notes of everything he said. I'm just gonna go out there and just do like a flip book of everything I bitched about. Rigged, corrupt, conflicted, disgrace.
corrupt. It's a rigged trial at this.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'll go. Let me hear the whole thing. Sorry. Let me get it. Let me get the whole thing in there. I'm sorry. I won't interrupt it so much because this is.
This was a disgrace. This was a rigged trial by a conflicted judge who was corrupt. It's a rigged trial, a disgrace.
Did I say disgrace? Is this a drinking game now?
They wouldn't give us a venue change. We were at 5% or 6% in this district, in this area. This was a rigged disgrace.
Well, don't commit crimes there. I think this is a valuable lesson I think that you've learned. Only commit crimes where people like you, which in your case is like the rural parts of Texas you would never set foot in, and parts of, I guess, where Christy Noem's house.
Disgraceful trial. The real.
Wait, a disgrace and a disgraceful trial?
This was a rigged, disgraceful trial.
He's just like stacking the fucking same. Rigged, disgraceful, rigged. Egg cup! All right, sorry. That's an inside reference. One of the most ridiculous episodes of Law and Order Criminal Intent ever was this couple that murdered somebody to get their daughter's inheritance, and they were going to kill her. They killed her adopted parents or whatever, and the mom stole. She was a kleptomaniac and stole an egg cup, and that's how they traced it to the two of them, because she had collected them. She had them on a shelf, and they connected. And the last line of the episode is the husband yelling "egg cup" as they drag him away. And it just kills me. That's what this is. This is Donald Trump going "egg cup, egg cup." And you're right, I did call it too, by the way.
The real verdict is going to be November 5th by the people.
Yeah, you're going to be found guilty of being a loser then too.
And they know what happened here, and everybody knows what happened here.
Yes, you were the first former president ever convicted of a crime. Congratulations. You're in the history books. You did it, buddy. Should have been more specific. It's not so much be careful what you wish for, but be careful how you wish for things.
You have a Soros-backed DA and the whole thing. We didn't do a thing wrong.
Well, how'd you end up there then? If you didn't do a thing wrong, they wouldn't have had anything to hang you up on.
I'm a very innocent man.
I am an innocent man. Yes, I am.
And it's okay. I'm fighting for our country. I'm fighting for our Constitution.
By what? Calling a regular court proceeding where you had every possible advantage, including I guess, the best legal team you could find because everybody said no.
Our whole country is being rigged right now. This was
It is. It's rigged to blow.
done by the Biden administration in order to wound or hurt an opponent, a political.
Oh, are you feeling wounded? Are you feeling hurt? Because everybody hurts sometimes. When the court is cold. Sorry.
Legal opponent. And I
Thank
think
you, Carol.
It's just a disgrace.
You should call it a disgrace at some point. I mean, why wait? Is that if disgrace is your drinking word, check yourself into a 12-step facility right now, even if you've never drank before today.
And we'll keep fighting. We'll fight till the end and we'll win.
Nah.
Because our country's
This was the end, stupid.
gone to hell. We don't have the same country anymore. We have a divided mess.
like this. Just what I'm laughing about, honestly, is all this shit we heard about him being like this master of media and this order that can just control people, and he's like this cult leader. And can you imagine like an interview where David Koresh or Jim Jones or fucking Some Young Moon or some fucker, they interviewed him and he was just like, this sucks. This is stupid and everything's bad and you guys are big dummies and I don't like it anymore. And you are a dumb person on your stupid face and I don't like it and everything is bad and you guys are terrible and I'm leaving now. Like, he's a grown man. What the fuck is this? You walk out days and you're like reading from these fucking Jonathan Turley things, but you don't have a prepared statement. Motherfucker, have an Oscar speech ready to go. And here's the thing. He probably in his breast pocket right now. Has his exoneration speech. And it's all covered in like Lay's potato chip grease and shit, right? And because of all the garbage he was eating in that room sitting with Don Jr. He's got, you know it. You know he has his, the verdict proved what we knew all along, that I didn't do anything wrong, and I'm innocent, super innocent. I'm the most innocent man that's ever been innocent in the history of innocent, and they just told me to, and they said it. Read it and weep, motherfuckers, right? You know he has that stuck in his fucking inside breast pocket right there. And look at Blanche. I'm pooping. Wait, did I freeze? Is it glitchy? The whole internet is just going to be firing. Seriously, I think Restream's overwhelmed right now.
We're a nation in decline, serious decline. Millions and millions of people pouring into our country right now.
Yes, because it's the only functioning economy on Earth.
From prisons and from mental institutions.
Well, hey, you gotta way to go after your base.
Terrorists. They're taking over our country. We have a country that's in big trouble. But this was a rigged decision right from day one with a conflicted judge who should have...
Well, why'd you show up? Why just let him throw you in fucking jail? If you knew it was rigged, just go, it's rigged. Let's just have a... Fucking, I'm pleading no contest. It's going to be rigged anyways. And then I'm going to appeal it later after I'm president. Fuck this.
Never been allowed to try this case. Never. And we will fight for our Constitution. This is long from over. Thank you very much.
Why should voters vote for convicted
felons? Loser, he lost again, he loser. A loser, he lost again, he lost so badly, he's losing his fucking mind. Anyways, I got it, like, all 34. Bang, zoom, there you go. I froze for half a second, but I'm back. I think I'm either being attacked. I didn't get to do, by the way, yeah. Should we look at, hold on, wait, go back. This is, should we, I love going back in time. Or wait, is this, wait, no, this is one before? Yeah, okay, sorry. During his morning tour, this is interesting. Okay, so, first of all, look at this dude, right? What the hell? I don't even have a warning for that. Look at his eyes. What is happening? Yikes. He didn't sleep at all last night. He's just hoping he can sleep during the fucking, like, waiting for the verdict, I guess. And his mouth looks like a, yeah. So, this is the single best poll Trump has ever had with independents. Trump touts polling at trial using his own name in the third person.
That's why
Why is this fucking, where does it start? Okay.
that's why I write some of these things that are very sad. Mark Levin.
Jesus Christ, he did not. He did not. Before this,
This Stalinist-like case is a
Stalinist.
Stalinist-like case.
It's a Stalinist-like case, which I think sounds bad.
It has prevented President Trump from running for office.
Far running for office? Far running for office. Sure, why not?
Prevented him from campaigning.
No, it hasn't.
He's unable to campaign because
He had campaign, so he could have gone out every night after court. Every single one. The fucker has his own plane.
he's been in a courthouse for 5 weeks.
No, he hasn't. He's had entire days off, which means he had the night before to fly out and go someplace. If it was far away, he could have red-eyed. He'd sleep on his own fucking plane. It's got a bedroom on it. The problem is he's not wanted anywhere that's more than a 2-hour flight. And he's barely, and then he can't do rallies anywhere else because he didn't pay his bills the last 2 fucking times.
And yet we just had a poll came out, NPR.
Mm-hmm.
Trump's 54, Biden's 42. And that's with independents. That's the best we've ever had. They said this is the single best poll that Trump has ever had with independents. Trump's largest lead among independent voters, NPR Marist College, 44-28.
Poll jacking.
And Junior is way down, way down.
Junior. Yeah, he's, again, still really fucking worried about that, by the way. About RFK Jr.
It's 44. Junior, who's extremely liberal, by the way, he's extremely radical left.
Oh, Brian's coming in? Okay, hold on one second. Let me, I have to, hold on. Boston Brian can hop on with me? That'd be lovely. Give me a second to, yeah, I got to open up I'll go back to the chat here. That'd be lovely. And then I've got to give you a new link for him if he's gonna come in. There we go. And it's gonna take a second because everything's fucking slow today. Like everybody is online right now. Everybody's live streaming. All the networks are doing it. Like it's crazy. Okay, hold on. Look at our own. Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. There we go. And there you go. And we'll enter in here, and then I'll give you a link. Hold on. Copy that. There you go. Paste. There you go. And same. Yeah. Okay. See if we can get him in here. That'd be great. So enable that. Start this. Okay. Start virtual camera, studio mode. There we go. That'd be great if he can hop in here. It usually takes a couple of shots because everybody has their buffer or they have the old form of the page stored in there. Oh. Actually, routine issue. Okay, come on. If he can't get in because of that, it won't. I don't blame him. It's like again, everybody is online right now. Fucking crazy. And I gotta say, it's I'm fine with it. I think that's hilarious. We get into here, lower thirds, go into here. There he is. Boink. And we'll take this guy, move it up here. Yeah. And then, that's good. So I'll get out of here and we'll see if I can get him in here to talk about this as well. Yeah, this was yesterday afternoon. We saw that part, like him flipping out. I wanted to find the Don Jr. videos. Where like Don Jr. had posted on True, like I don't know if it wasn't on Truth Social, it was on X, it was on Twitter. Let's see if I can find those. Let's see if this brings this up. We'll see if it finds it. Yeah, everything. Video shows Donald Trump tweeting in court, cracking what the mean tweets the courthouse. Oh, okay. I think this is it. We'll see if I can find it. Yeah. Thank you, Andrea, for sending that over to him. I pray he's found guilty for the indictments. Yeah, this is, by the way, let me be abundantly clear right out of the gate, folks. Let me tell you, he's screwed. This is not. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Speak outside the court and shares video. That's what it is. Okay, sure. Let's see if this opens up. He's going to be found guilty on the classified documents case. That's the serious one. The election interference one, he might, hold out some hope that, share the look inside Trump later. Oh, that's the update. Hold on. He might hold out hope that there's some people, dicking around, in Georgia that might give him a hung jury on the election stuff. Shared his old son a video on TikTok. That's where it was. Yeah, I don't have TikTok. Leave it to this motherfucker to put himself on fucking TikTok. Hold on. Is this it? Let me try to move this out here. See if I can. Yeah, these are his TikTok videos. Okay, I found it. I just have to turn make the audio go someplace where I can actually hear it because it's super weird. The player on here doesn't want to. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Okay, the Independent has them on there, but I don't think they're playing the audio for legal reasons. Hard to say. But anyways, Don Jr. was inside the courthouse. Yeah, here's New York Post. Maybe this will do it. Yeah. Yeah, go to there. Go to YouTube. Go to this. See if this does it.
Hey guys, I'm here with your
Yeah, there he is. Okay, got him. So this is, let me show you something. This is, I don't know if anybody saw this. I'm sure a bunch of you did. But this is Don Jr. and his dad inside this is the little waiting room that they're in at the courthouse. It's like this dingy little waiting room that they get to sit in like everybody else.
Hey guys, I'm here with your favorite president.
Hey guys. Look at this fucking table. Okay, so I'm pretty sure those are Butterfinger bites. This is just a plate of boxes of candy. Grown men, ladies and gentlemen. Grown adult people sitting and waiting. 3 boxes of, and by the way, alleged millionaires. It's Milk Duds? Yeah, the left one. This is Milk Duds, I think, right? Yeah, and then it's Butterfinger on top, the yellow box. And then there's like a nasty, greasy bag of Lay's potato chips.
Breaking out a couple mean tweets at the courthouse. When you read that?
Are we dead? Huh? Look at the... hold on, I have to slide this up so you can see it. See that bag of chips right there? I gotta... And there's his Diet Coke. Look at that. He's happy as a pig and shit. I just gotta say, if you're supposed to be, I mean, maybe this is some man of the people bullshit too. He just sits there like everybody else eating shit. And I'm like, wait, I got to tell you, what's the point of being a billionaire, alleged, but you know what I mean, if you can't improve the quality of the food and shit you put in your body, at the very least, even your, Jesus Christ, okay, today, there are these, protein potato chips that they have, whatever, the wild chips, right? And they've got, multiple flavors or whatever. But they're, as part of my carnivore thing, I can eat these chips because they're made out of, chicken skin, really. But there are like chips that have protein in them and chips that have, fucking all sorts of jacked up stuff in them. Far better than just eating a bunch of off the rack junk food, right? And again, this isn't about eating them in general. It's about the fact that this dumb motherfucker is supposedly a millionaire. Well, he's definitely not a billionaire, so I'll give him supposedly a millionaire because, again, these assholes can just fucking sell their shit and move on. But let's see. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to close this. I don't know, Discord's just flipping out, too, because it's very busy. So I'm sorry about the internet today, guys, because I think, like I said, I think everybody's online right now. But I'm just saying, yeah, what about pork rinds? Exactly. That's better for you. There's always Fritos. That's why corn, salt, and oil. That's it. That's corn, salt, and oil. That's it. That's the whole thing. None of the preservative stuff. That's the great thing about Fritos on the road. Just 3 ingredients. They're the purest ones anywhere, right? Yeah, carrots. Exactly. Why wouldn't you have your fucking people bring you something? You're just eating vending machine shit, and you know why he's doing it? Because he can. And it's like his way of playing the victim, and it's what he really likes anyways because he's a fucking toddler.
Last one, because I think it's pretty
Well,
epic.
I think I'm going to put it out instead of reading it, but I know my son's doing very well on social media. I'm proud of him.
I'm very proud of him for being good on social media. That was my goal for him when my father passed on his real estate company to me where he had built buildings and stuff. I was like, what is my son going to build? A shit following on Rumble. And I was like, that's the dream.
Stay tuned. It'll be a doozy. Hey, guys, I'm here with your favorite president. We're
It's not a loop. This is...
cranking out a couple mean tweets at the courthouse. Why don't you read that last one? Because I think it's pretty
Well,
epic.
I think I'm going to put it out instead of reading it, but
I don't want to read it because I can't read.
I know my son's doing very well on social media. I'm proud of him.
Stay tuned. It'll be a doozy.
That's it. That stay tuned. It'll be a doozy. And like I said, the biggest thing about this is just that pile of shit that they're snacking on. Good Lord, what a mess. Okay, and hold on. I'm gonna reopen Discord because it's being a dick. I don't know why. Here, I'll look on here. I bet the second I open it on here, it'll do the same thing again. Hold on. Is he able to get in? Is Brian able to get in? Because it's like I said, internet's okay. Hang on. What did he say there? Hold on. He's got it open now. So what it does. I mean, is the right one? Okay. That's the password. It's in there. It's the real deal. Sometimes you have to just click straight from the link, Andrea. Like because sometimes if your browser will just default to the last room they were in. That's the problem. It happens. Just a room of no one. Okay. Yeah, he's in the old room. That's what happens. Hold on. I'm going to reload my page just to make sure nothing's up. And then hopefully it'll be okay. That seems to be the right room. So I'm there. Just make sure he's using this link and not the old one. That happens. Oh, wait, something happened. There was something there for a second. There was a flicker. Okay. I'm here. I'm in the room anytime he wants to come in. It's totally cool. But, all right, we'll jump on to this next thing, and we'll go back to the chat real quick. I'll say this is... this is a whole... I got to save this whole friggin' page. Oh, system cannot be accessed. It's currently slow to respond if the routing issue. Okay. Just so you know, Boston Brian, it's not you. The control room is down on this because I think everybody is having guests on. It is literally like overwhelming. Like the two systems I use, Restream and Video, are just full of fucking people doing interviews and talking about this shit. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it's timed out. Yeah, that happens. And then let's see if we can find. I mean, on the thing about like right now, anyways, right wing wise, I don't know that they're going to be going live anytime soon. Yeah, like all the like the right wingers who are just bathing in copium right now are like none. I don't know that any of them are live currently. Man, the fucking Bongholio was immediately like, fuck you commies. Like he just lost it. But mostly on Twitter, right? Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna check over on Rumble because I can't, for whatever reason, just a room of no one. That's so sad. I will tell him to use Go. Yes, he should be doing that every time for sure. That might be the issue, but we'll see. And yeah, this is what I was gonna do. Yeah, so everything's like my internet is super slow right now. Ordering 34 ketchup bottles. That's what he's currently doing. Let's see. Chat room. Let's get it. Like, he can't stand. He can't. All right. You grab him by the verdict. He can't stand the judgment. Yeah, I mean, I like. Where's Golka? Golka. Maggoteers and popcorn for dinner. Let's see. I've got. Where's the? Oh. Yeah, that like man. Just a lot of these sites are like crap right now. Like Rumble is overwhelmed. I mean, it's a huge news day. I feel like I should wait till it settles and then come back. VTubing like Sin City, yeah. Amazing. It's all Biden's fault. That's right. Because that's what you do when you're a whimpering piece of shit. Let's go to here. Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to bring this back up. I'm going to reload the page again, see if this helps us. Nope. Guest link we use on trips, whatever. Oh, that's a different. He's trying again. Okay, cool. Yeah, it might take him a couple of tries to just get in there, or I'll make a new one. If it doesn't work, I'll just make a new room entirely. It's okay. So and again, I'm going to copy the link. Oops. System cannot currently access. Slow to respond. It's if a routing issue. Gotcha. Okay, hold on. Let's see. And reload. Okay. I'm going to reload the site, see if it works. It's being a jerk. Hard to say. Okay, and I'll try to open... oh no, that was just the page reloading. I got so excited for a second. We'll bring it around. I feel like there's so much stuff on right now. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Hey, from Brian. SMS. Okay. Da-da-da. Okay, he's grabbed this. Copy that. Okay. Paste and go. Add proxy. Okay, see. Gotcha. Okay, hold on. Proxy. See if that works. Leave. See if this beats it around there. I gotta review. He sent me a file, a picture. I'm worried about it rezzing up in front of me. There we go. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try this in case this helps us. Have him try this link. Same password. Whoops. Yeah. See if that does it, because there's always a little allow. Yep. Excellent. And then we'll turn on video on this, and we'll see if we can get an allow. Yes. And then we'll go to audio default, and we go to here, and then we go to OBS. There we go. This might get us somewhere closer. We'll see. Have them try that one. It's just we're trying to work our way around the internet. Yeah, you got to clear the browser cache. That's exactly right. There's so much. Okay, that you give me some sort of a slack. You give me some slack. There we go. All right, now what I'm going to do, yeah, everything, all these pages are just so slow to load. I'm trying to get Rumble to load, and it won't come up either. Holy shit. It's kind of magic. It's kind of magic. Close these guys. Yep. We had a tech out trying to fix the internet today. That was great. That worked out well. Let's see. Because I want to look on Rumble and see what they got going on. Because that's really the, hold on. Hold on. Because that's where the copium's going to happen. I want to find one of these assholes like live, like attempting to make it through this. Go, stupid. Oh, wait. I see somebody. There he is. Look at that. It worked. It's amazing. Look at that. Simple as that. And yeah, there he is hanging out in the back. I forgot to dot the I. That's what the issue was. Sometimes people forget to dot the I and carry the 2. Pasting that in there and going okay. And then I'm going to bring him right in. Let's see if it pops up in there. This might be slow as shit, but there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Boston Brian.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes, I can.
I apologize. I'm so sorry. I feel like it's always me when that stuff happens.
It is
but
not.
Like you said,
Dude,
I think everybody on the planet is on the internet right now.
Oh my God. Yeah, absolutely. No question. Also, let me see if I can, I'm going to add a
Funny.
chroma key
Also,
filter.
when I'm having my highest internet speeds. Go figure.
Yeah, right. Well, that's exactly it. Although it's super high right now, but then it's of course like everybody's using it, like So there's the bit packets can't get through in one chunk, so it's like thousands of fire ants.
Let me say, I know you don't partake, but you typically have a beverage somewhere near you during your show.
Yes.
So if I could just raise a glass to you in the work, in the chat that everybody has done to lead up to this moment, and that the fact that the United States has taken a big step towards, restoring liberty, restoring justice, and getting back to our original values and what this country was meant to be built on.
Damn
here.
straight.
Cheers.
Here. Yes. To your health as well. Yeah. May you live as long as you want and never want as long as you live.
Amen, sir. Amen.
Yeah, I have many good toasts and none.
Out of 34, yeah. I don't think you could have asked for a better result, because now It's not like gives them no ground to walk on, saying, okay, he was acquitted on 5 or whatever they were going to try to come out of this with.
That's
just
right.
Not going to happen. Now we know without a shadow of a doubt that
Yeah.
the facts and the evidence, and it, irregardless of Michael Cohen and his testimony, the facts, the recordings, the paperwork, the lack of defense from the defense on most of the main and critical points of this case, all led to this point. So congratulations to everybody. I know it's a big day. I don't know really how to feel. It's a weird moment. There's a long time leading up to this. And you know, it's like the vacation that came but wasn't, you know, it was better than you thought it was going to be at the point. I don't know. It's crazy. It really is.
I gotta say, like, I'm a big fan overall of just you know, watching stuff play out in the timescape that it needs. And sometimes it's not on the, you know, on the scale that we'd want, because we are, you know, we drink from the fire hose of news, and so we're all aware of how guilty is. Like I said, the question wasn't ever like, is he guilty? Of course he's fucking guilty. The question is how do you like, how in what way do you make it stick? Right? That's the fact. That's the part that matters. And for so many people, you know, there's this like, I don't care if it sticks, just get it done. But because we're messing around with the quality of our judicial system and the institutions we count on, we can't destroy those institutions to take out the destroyer, lest we become that thing. It's the classic moral conundrum of old like action movies. If you kill him, you know better than he is, right?
There was a lot of that with Merrick Garland at the beginning of all this.
Of course,
about, we don't care what you do, just throw something at him, make it stick, that type of thing. But you got to make sure, like you said, your T's are crossed, your I's are dotted, and especially when you're going after a former president.
That's right.
Of something of this nature.
Right, and for me, I just like the idea that of him sweating it. We've talked about this before. But let's see if there you go. That's a little better. I'll fix your green screen. Your green screen is very dark, very darkly lit. So you need one more light on, I think.
Honestly, if I have any more lights in here, I'm going to spontaneously fucking combust. I don't know what else I have to do.
Oh, then it's the shutter speed on
your
camera.
What? My overhead light is on. Well, the problem is I have I know it's a side note, but I went and bought a fucking good camera, and it's too good for the laptop that I have, basically. I can't do half the shit that I bought the thing for because it requires like a better graphics card or something like that.
I'm so with you, my friend. I get it. We're gonna.
So I kind of put the cart before the horse on that one, but I'm glad that I'm
That's how we do it, man. Whatever. That is how we do it. We get out over our skis and we push the limits of everything. That's the whole fucking point.
1, 2, 3, 4 lights. A ring light that's not on, and you're right, my overhead light isn't on. I was so excited to hop on.
I do the same thing. I leave my overhead light on when I don't want to. That's my mistake, because then it gives me this kind of weird haloing effect and gives me it looks like the ship's on fire. But anyways, ultimately we are dealing with and I'm gonna refresh your thing right there, and it'll hopefully clean that up, because sometimes it works with Tara. But the next one is Georgia. The big one is obviously, whoops, that was a fun restart. Come back, you silly thing. Get back in here. We've lost him to outer space. It's okay. I see you in there, so you're definitely going to come back. It'll just take a moment for this thing to do this. I'll go back to me, and then I'll go back to this, and we'll see if it reloads. And it will at some point. Refresh. I know what I'll do. There you go. See? I knew it was going to work. It's seriously, like, the internet is like skipping rocks today.
I have no idea why my camera would be like that, though. Literally, it's a brand new, nice webcam. So I don't know.
Yeah. It's hard to say. Well,
maybe we're gonna do that FaceTime, so you can help me out with what's plugged into what and where it goes.
Yes.
Maybe
we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. And if we aren't able to do that, I'll do it in person when I'm in Boston. But intervention. Hey, if I can do it for Stuttering John, I can do it for you. Jesus.
So what are your thoughts? I want to know what are you feeling and thinking right now?
I think the question on everybody's mind was not, whether he's guilty. He's obviously guilty. And this whole, like, we don't even know what the charge is. And his constant, you could tell he knew he was going to lose increasingly by the day by what he was arguing. And the more they got close to, like, he saw his attorneys working, he saw Blanche's final summation and his closing arguments, he was like, this should have never been brought. He kept saying it like a fucking tick. They should have never been brought. They should have never been brought, which meant I'm fucked. This is gonna, like, I'm gonna lose. And you could tell disgrace and this should have never been brought were his, like, tick words for this that meant he knew he was screwed. Because, again, most of the time with this asshole, I think what worries him the most is not the charges he's being tried on. It's what they would find with discovery. It's looking any further. Like, I half expected him to go, they think this is falsifying records. I'll show you falsifying records. Show them the books. This is nothing. I don't even know why you're busting me on this bullshit. Look at these shit where I was hiding this Russian money. Like, in his mind, he's like, wait a minute. The fucking all the Deutsche Bank bullshit I did, and they're busting me on this. That's partly where he is. He's like, they got me on this, but that's also why he brought up Capone so much, right? Because Capone's, like what people, and again, Trump doesn't know shit about Capone. Trump knows Capone from The Untouchables. The same way he knows, Hannibal Lecter from Silence of the Lambs, and right? He knows them as characters in movies, right? He doesn't approach anywhere knowing, like, yeah, that's all he knows. Yes. And there's the part he missed, or that he fell asleep during, or was getting a fucking handy from some, Epstein adjacent chick, near the end of the movie, is the part where the accountant guy, is explaining to him how you bust Capone with the tax evasion. And the reason,
they
Capone
didn't want to
was
hear it the whole movie too. They didn't want to hear it
right.
until the end. You get away from me with that.
Well, it's the same. You know what? The movie he should have watched, the movie Trump should have watched, is The Firm. Because in The Firm, it's a similar thing. He gets this giant mob firm on lying about billing. They did, and he's like, that's a mandatory minimum of 5 years on every term. We're talking thousands of years. And he goes, you're going to get him on overbilling. And he's like, it's not sexy, but it's got teeth. That line applies to these charges against Trump, because his Deutsche Bank shit would involve a German bank opening their books and violating their privacy rules that they have with all these fucking oligarchs and all this shit that they would never do. They would fight it forever and it would drag on. But this stuff is just local bullshit.
That's like if he called some of the witnesses, or some of the defendants that he could have called for his defense.
Well, that's his whole thing, is like they wanted to use a negative inference about the witnesses that the prosecution didn't. But I'm like, the rebuttal to that is so fucking simple. Mm-hmm. I mean, the answer from the prosecution, who gets to go last, is, if they think we should have brought him because they rebut our case, they should have brought him. They could have brought him. Why didn't they? Why didn't he testify? You can't say that about him because of the Fifth. But, like, why didn't they bring in Alan Weisselberg? Why didn't they bring in these other folks?
Would you, if you were on trial, leave somebody at home that could get you off of that crime?
Never.
That could testify that you were in a certain spot at a certain time to corroborate something. You're telling me you're going to leave them off of your defense list? Come on.
Yeah.
Let's go.
This is like, Your Honor, we want this case thrown out. Why? Because they never presented me with an alibi.
Yeah, right. Well, and I give it up to I'm blanking on his name now, the prosecuting attorney, for going and reenacting that phone call that Michael Cohen had with Trump's affiliate there, talking about the 14-year-old kid that was harassing him, and then going on to talk about the
Keith Schilling.
Yep. So when he reenacted that whole phone call that the defense came out and said, oh, couldn't possibly have happened in, I think it was like a a little over a
90
minute.
seconds.
The phone call was. Yep.
Yep.
So, and then what he did is he methodically went through what they said without rushing, reenacted the whole thing, and I believe he got done in under 50 seconds. It was something between 40 and 49 seconds, I think it was. So I think that was just brilliant. I think it because it really took the wind out of the sails of the defense, who was really obviously going to hammer Michael Cohen being a liar, Michael Cohen being this. So when
Which is
the
so
prosecution
fucking
does that
dumb.
and takes that out, and then they go ahead and say, okay, listen. Take Michael Cohen out of it if you want. Look at the facts. Look at the recordings. Look at the corroboration from all of the other witnesses that have testified. You don't have to look at just that. If you want to take him
Right.
out, take him out. Fine, but we don't need him. We can get him
Right.
without that.
Well, and again, the thing when you have a witness like Michael Avenatti or like Michael Cohen or like Alan Weisselberg or anybody who's like got a sketchy, fucked up past, something wonky is going on, right? All you got to do is have a secondary person corroborate whatever emails or recordings you're showing. So that's exactly what they did. That's why they brought in, somebody from the Trump organization who goes, "Is this a real email?" Yes. That's the email Michael Cohen was talking about? Yes. Is he on it? Yes. Was Alan Weisselberg on it? Yes. Were they discussing this thing? Can you prove that from your records that this was a real email? Yeah. Okay. Bye. That's all they have to do, because you don't have to believe Michael Cohen's characterization of anything if you have a written version of it and you have proof that written version is valid, which is, by the way, again, why you will never fucking see any trial related to anything on the Hunter Biden laptop. Even the fucking gun charge that they went after him for is in his autobiography.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So it's
where
like
they
them
got.
talking about.
Yeah.
They were talking about Cohen stealing the money when he wrote about it in his book, and then
Yes.
and then them trying to say, well, they were trying to have it both ways. They were trying to say he stole the money, but it was also that it was
bonus he should have gotten.
It's like I don't understand that you can't have it. You can't have your cake and eat it too on that one. You got to.
Well, cake and eat it
It's one or
too
the
seems to be Blanche's recipe for reasonable doubt. That's what he thought he would do. Just boggle their mind with 10 different exit paths, right? And never an alibi, though. That's the weird part.